Saved by the Bell, 1989 to 1992, wasn't just a teen sitcom. It became a cultural phenomenon that defined a generation. From Zach Morris's clever schemes to Kelly Kapowski's girl-next-door charm and Screech's unforgettable antics, each character left a lasting mark on fans around the world. But what happened to the beloved Bayside crew after the final bell rang? Some went on to build major Hollywood careers, others chose new paths in life, and sadly, a few have left us too soon. Join us as we take a nostalgic journey through the cast of Saved by the Bell, Then and Now, to see how much has changed over 3 decades. Mark Paul Gosselaar portrayed Zach Morris in Saved by the Bell, 1989, when he was just 15 years old, embodying the charm and mischief of Bayside High's most iconic student. Zach, with his trademark blonde hair and ability to break the fourth wall, was the clever schemer who always had a plan. Whether to skip class, win over a girl, or outsmart Principal Belding. His personality blended wit, charisma, and a knack for bending rules, yet beneath his antics lay loyalty and a good heart. Key moments included his evolving romance with Kelly Kapowski, his friendship with Slater and Screech, and his journey from prankster to a more responsible young man. Zach ultimately graduates Bayside, carrying forward his reputation as both a troublemaker and a natural leader whose influence shapes the group's adventures. Beyond the role, Mark Paul Gosselaar enjoyed a long career in television, starring in NYPD Blue, Franklin and Bash, and Pitch, showcasing his versatility as both a dramatic and comedic actor. He reprised Zach in later Saved by the Bell reboots, reconnecting with the character that defined his youth. In his personal life, Gosselaar married advertising executive Katrina McGinn in 2012, and they share 2 children together, adding to the 2 he has from his first marriage. Now in his 50s, Gosselaar remains admired for balancing family life with a steady career, while holding a unique place in pop culture as the quintessential teen schemer of the early 1990s. As of 2025, Mark Paul Gosselaar is 51 years old. Mario Lopez portrayed A.C. Slater in Saved by the Bell, 1989, at the age of 15, bringing energy and charisma to the role of the athletic jock with a competitive streak. Slater, a wrestler with a big heart, was often Zach Morris's rival, especially when it came to winning Kelly Kapowski's affection. Yet their friendship ultimately proved stronger than their rivalries. Slater's personality mixed confidence, loyalty, and a playful charm, making him both a source of comic relief and a grounding presence for the group. He often struggled with balancing his macho image with his sensitive side, which gave depth to his character. Memorable storylines included his romantic relationships, his devotion to his friends, and his journey of self-discovery as he prepared for life after Bayside. In real life, Mario Lopez successfully transitioned into a multifaceted career as an actor, television host, and entertainment personality. Best known for hosting Extra and later Access Hollywood, he also appeared in numerous films, reality shows, and fitness programs, becoming a household name beyond his sitcom roots. Lopez married Broadway dancer Courtney Madza in 2012, and together they have 3 children. Known for his disciplined fitness lifestyle and enduring television presence, he remains one of the most recognizable alumni of the series. As of 2025, Mario Lopez is 52 years old. Elizabeth Berkley portrayed Jessie Spano in Saved by the Bell, 1989, at the age of 17, becoming the voice of intelligence, activism, and determination within the Bayside group. Jessie was characterized by her strong will, feminist ideals, and passionate belief in academic success, often serving as a foil to Zach's carefree scheming. While she could be bossy or over-anxious, Jessie's integrity and sense of justice gave the show a moral compass. Her most memorable storyline remains her emotional struggle with addiction to caffeine pills in the iconic "I'm So Excited" episode, which highlighted the pressures of teenage life. Jessie's enduring arc focused on her close friendship with Kelly and her complicated romantic relationship with A.C. Slater, offering depth to her character. Beyond Bayside, Elizabeth Berkley pursued a varied career, appearing in Showgirls 1995, The First Wives Club 1996, and later earning praise for her stage work and guest appearances on TV shows like CSI Miami and Law and Order: Criminal Intent. She also became known for her self-help project, Ask Elizabeth, aimed at mentoring teenage girls. Married to artist and actor Greg Lauren since 2003, the couple has one son together. As of 2025, Elizabeth Berkley is 53 years old. Lark Voorhees portrayed Lisa Turtle in Saved by the Bell, 1989, at the age of 15, becoming the fashionable, witty, and stylish heart of Bayside High. Lisa was known for her sharp sense of humor, bold fashion statements, and her ability to deliver biting comebacks with impeccable timing. Though often disinterested in Zach and Screech's antics, especially Screech's endless crush on her, she was still an essential member of the group, contributing both sass and loyalty. Lisa's most memorable trait was her passion for fashion, which hinted at her ambitions beyond high school and made her stand out among her peers. Unlike some characters, Lisa's storylines rarely revolved around romance. Instead, she embodied friendship, individuality, and confidence. In her real life, Lark Voorhees pursued acting beyond Saved by the Bell, appearing in soap operas like Days of Our Lives and The Bold and the Beautiful, as well as guest roles on various television series. She also explored music and writing, releasing books of poetry. Though she stepped away from Hollywood for a time, Voorhees remained a recognizable face for fans of 90s pop culture. As of 2025, Lark Voorhees is 51 years old. Dennis Haskins brought warmth and humor to the role of Principal Richard Belding in Saved by the Bell, 1989, when he was 39 years old. Mr. Belding, often exasperated by Zach Morris's schemes, served as both an authority figure and a fatherly presence at Bayside High. Though a frequent target of pranks and manipulations, his good-natured personality, booming laugh, and genuine concern for his students made him one of the most endearing characters on the show. He was not just a disciplinarian, but a mentor, offering guidance and encouragement when his students faced personal or academic challenges. Memorable moments included his patient dealings with Zach, his heartfelt advice, and his comic timing that balanced the teenage mischief around him. Beyond Saved by the Bell, Dennis Haskins worked steadily as a character actor in television and film, making appearances in projects like Mad Men, How I Met Your Mother, and A Million Ways to Die in the West. Known for embracing his legacy, he often appeared at fan conventions and pop culture events, happily revisiting the role that defined his career. As of 2025, Dennis Haskins is 74 years old. Dustin Diamond portrayed Samuel Screech Powers in Saved by the Bell, 1989, when he was only 12 years old, making him the youngest member of the main cast. Screech was the lovable nerd of Bayside High, defined by his high-pitched voice, awkward mannerisms, and his unrequited crush on Lisa Turtle. Often the butt of jokes, Screech nevertheless was a loyal friend to Zach and Slater, frequently dragged into their schemes but always providing comic relief and a sense of innocence. His intelligence with computers and quirky inventions sometimes gave the gang surprising solutions, and his loyalty ensured he remained central to the group's adventures through high school and later in Saved by the Bell, the college years. In real life, Dustin Diamond's post-sitcom career was turbulent. He faced financial difficulties, pursued stand-up comedy, and authored a controversial memoir. Despite these struggles, his place as a pop culture figure from one of television's most beloved teen sitcoms remained secure. Tragically, Diamond was diagnosed with stage 4 small cell carcinoma in January 2021, and he passed away on February 1st, 2021, at the age of 44, just weeks after his diagnosis. His death marked the first loss among the core cast, remembered as both a cautionary tale and a reminder of his early contributions to television history. Tiffany Thiessen portrayed Kelly Kapowski in Saved by the Bell, 1989, when she was just 15 years old, embodying the sweet, kind, and beloved cheerleader of Bayside High. Kelly quickly became the quintessential girl next door, admired for her beauty, warmth, and popularity. She was Zach Morris's longtime love interest, with their on and off relationship serving as one of the central storylines of the series. Kelly's storylines often highlighted her sincerity, balancing her role as head cheerleader with struggles like family financial issues, which made her relatable beyond her perfect exterior. Her character represented both innocence and emotional depth, culminating in her eventual reconciliation with Zach in later spin-offs, where their romance was sealed in marriage. Off-screen, Tiffany Thiessen built a successful career in television, starring in Beverly Hills, 90210, White Collar, and Alexa and Katie. She also branched into hosting and cooking shows, including Dinner at Tiffany's. In her personal life, Thiessen married actor Brady Smith in 2005, and they have 2 children together. Cherished for her versatility and grace, she remains a beloved presence in Hollywood. As of 2025, Tiffany Thiessen is 51 years old. Leanna Creel joined Saved by the Bell in 1992 at age 22, portraying Tori Scott, a tough leather jacket-wearing transfer student who quickly became part of the Bayside Circle during the show's later seasons. Tori was confident, independent, and street-smart, contrasting with the more polished personalities of Kelly and Jesse. Her role often placed her at odds with Zach before evolving into mutual respect and occasional romantic tension. Although her time on the series was brief, Tori represented resilience and individuality, bringing a different dynamic to the group, while other main actresses were temporarily absent. Beyond the role, Leanna Creel pursued acting in the early 1990s, appearing in television movies and guest spots, but soon transitioned into a career behind the camera. She became a successful filmmaker and photographer, later founding Creel Studio, a production company specializing in digital media and branding. In her personal life, Creel married Rinat Greenberg in 2008, and together they have 1 child. Her journey from teen actress to creative entrepreneur reflects her adaptability and artistic drive. As of 2025, Leanna Creel is 55 years old. Ed Alonzo played Max, the eccentric owner of the Max Diner, when Saved by the Bell began in 1989, and he was 27 years old. Max brought a touch of magic and comedy to the series, often performing sleight-of-hand tricks and serving as both a mentor and friend to the Bayside students. His diner was the central hangout spot where countless memorable scenes unfolded. First dates, celebrations, and conflicts among the group. Though Max disappeared from the show after the first season, his presence established the Max as an iconic location tied to the series' identity. Outside the sitcom, Ed Alonzo carved out a unique career as a magician and comedian, working alongside legends like Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, and David Copperfield. He became internationally renowned for his illusionist performances, combining humor with spectacle, and frequently appeared on television as the Misfit of Magic. Though not as widely recognized for acting, his contributions to the entertainment world made him a celebrated figure among both Saved by the Bell fans and magic enthusiasts. As of 2025, Ed Alonzo is 63 years old. Casey Kasem appeared in Saved by the Bell beginning in 1989, when he was 57 years old, playing himself as the legendary radio host Casey Kasem. Within the show, he often served as the energetic announcer or host during special events such as the school's dance contest, bringing authenticity and excitement to Bayside's world. His cameo roles reinforced the cultural connection between teen life and popular music, adding prestige and real-world flair to the series. Kasem's warm voice, famous countdown delivery, and charismatic presence gave an extra layer of fun to the episodes in which he appeared. In real life, Casey Kasem was already a cultural icon long before Bayside. Best known as the creator and host of American Top 40, his voice defined popular radio for decades. He was also a prolific voice actor, most famously voicing Shaggy Rogers in the long-running Scooby-Doo franchise, along with many other animated characters. His career spanned over 50 years, earning him recognition as one of the most influential voices in entertainment. Kasem married twice and had 4 children, including Carrie Kasem, a media personality. Sadly, his later years were marked by family disputes over his health care. Casey Kasem passed away on June 15, 2014, at the age of 82 from complications related to Lewy body dementia, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most recognizable voices in American pop culture. Ernie Sabella joined Saved by the Bell in 1991 at the age of 41, playing Leon Carosi, the gruff, quick-tempered manager of the Malibu Sands Beach Club where the Bayside gang worked during the summer. Leon constantly clashed with Zach Morris, whose laid-back attitude and rule-breaking nature drove him to frustration. Yet their interactions provided much of the comedic tension in the summer arc. Despite his sternness, Leon's character revealed warmth through his protective love for his daughter Stacy, showing that behind his bluster was a father concerned with her happiness. His role offered viewers a different authority figure outside of Bayside High, one who was both an obstacle and an unexpected source of wisdom. Beyond the sitcom, Ernie Sabella enjoyed a long and varied career in entertainment. He became globally famous as the voice of Pumbaa in Disney's The Lion King, 1994, and its subsequent spin-offs, bringing humor and heart to one of animation's most beloved sidekicks. On stage, he was an acclaimed Broadway performer, appearing in Guys and Dolls and other productions, and in film he appeared in and Out and Mouse Hunt. Sabella also made numerous guest appearances on television, showcasing his comedic timing and versatility. As of 2025, Ernie Sabella is 76 years old. Troy Froman portrayed Ox, also called Scud, in Saved by the Bell beginning in 1991, when he was 25 years old. Ox was the archetypal dim-witted jock of Bayside High, often shown struggling with academics but excelling on the football field. His goofy personality, slow wit, and frequent misunderstandings made him the subject of jokes. Yet his innocence and loyalty endeared him to the group. Ox represented the classic high school stereotype, but his occasional moments of sincerity reminded viewers that beneath the clumsy exterior was a kind-hearted teen who valued friendship. Though not a central figure, Ox's presence enriched the Bayside dynamic by highlighting the broader student body beyond the main cast. In real life, Troy Froman built a modest career in television and film throughout the 1990s and 2000s with guest spots on Beverly Hills, 90210, My So-Called Life, Malcolm in the Middle, and films such as National Lampoon's Last Resort. He later branched into writing, reflecting his creative pursuits outside acting. While he never achieved the same stardom as the series' leads, his role left him a recognizable face among loyal fans of the show. As of 2025, Troy Froman is 58 years old. Leah Remini appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1991 at just 21 years old, playing Stacy Carosi, the confident and headstrong daughter of Leon Carosi. Unlike the other Bayside girls, Stacy was older, more mature, and unafraid to speak her mind, which initially put her at odds with Zach Morris. Over the course of the Malibu Sands episodes, their antagonistic chemistry transformed into a sweet summer romance, marking one of Zach's most memorable relationships outside Kelly Kapowski. Stacy brought a refreshing sense of independence, work ethic, and no-nonsense realism, contrasting with Zach's carefree scheming. Her time on the show was brief but impactful, leaving a lasting mark as one of the series' most beloved recurring characters. Beyond Bayside, Leah Remini built a highly successful career, starring as Carrie Heffernan for nearly a decade on The King of Queens, which solidified her as one of television's most recognizable comedic actresses. She also became an outspoken activist, most notably through her Emmy-winning documentary, Leah Remini, Scientology and the Aftermath, which explored her departure from and criticism of the Church of Scientology. In her personal life, she married actor Angelo Pagan in 2003, and the couple has one daughter. Known for her sharp wit and unflinching honesty, she has remained both a powerful performer and a fearless public voice. As of 2025, Leah Remini is 55 years old. Luan Gideon appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1992 at age 37, portraying Mrs. Becky Belding, the warm, caring wife of Principal Richard Belding. Her character was introduced during a storyline in which Becky's pregnancy became a source of both joy and comic chaos for Bayside High. Unlike her husband's sometimes bumbling personality, Becky was portrayed as level-headed, kind, and supportive, offering a more personal glimpse into Mr. Belding's life. Her presence humanized the often comedic principal, showing the depth of his family ties and the love that defined their marriage. In real life, Luan Gideon built a career as a television actress, appearing on shows like Santa Barbara, Search for Tomorrow, and Third Rock from the Sun, along with various guest roles across the 1990s. She was admired for her versatility and ability to bring warmth to her roles, whether in soap operas or sitcoms. Outside acting, Gideon lived a private life and was known for her positivity and grace. Tragically, she passed away on February 3, 2014 at the age of 58, after a battle with breast cancer. Her death saddened fans and colleagues alike, but she remains remembered for her contributions to both daytime television and her heartfelt role within the Saved by the Bell family. Ruth Buzzy appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1990 at the age of 54, playing Roberta Powers, the eccentric and humorous mother of Screech. Her character added a quirky layer to Screech's background, showing where some of his oddball traits might have come from. Roberta was doting, protective, and often unintentionally embarrassing to her son, providing comic relief while also reminding viewers that even Bayside's most unusual student came from a loving family. In real life, Ruth Buzzy was already a well-established comedian and actress, best known as an original cast member of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, where her sharp wit and memorable characters made her a household name in the late 1960s and 70s. Her career spanned decades, including voice work, guest appearances, and live comedy, earning her multiple Emmy nominations and a Golden Globe Award. Buzzy married Kent Perkins in 1978, and the couple remained together for the rest of her life. Beloved for her pioneering comedy and enduring charm, she passed away on May 1, 2025, at the age of 88, leaving behind a legacy as one of television's earliest female comedy trailblazers. Jennifer Blanc-Bean guest starred in Saved by the Bell in 1992 at the age of 18, playing Melissa, Zach Morris's temporary girlfriend who used a wheelchair. Melissa's storyline was notable for tackling issues of inclusivity and acceptance, as Zach initially struggled with how others perceived their relationship, only to realize that Melissa's confidence and spirit mattered far more than her disability. The episode was praised for its sensitivity and progressive message, making Melissa one of the more memorable one-time characters in the series. In real life, Jennifer Blanc-Bean went on to pursue a successful acting career in both television and film. She appeared in series such as Party of Five, Dark Angel, and CSI Crime Scene Investigation, while also acting in genre films like The Crow, Wicked Prayer. Beyond acting, she became a producer, frequently collaborating with her husband, actor Michael Biehn, on independent projects under their company, Blanc/Bean Productions. Her career has balanced mainstream appearances with a passion for indie filmmaking, often focused on thrillers and horror. Off-screen, she and Michael Biehn married in 2009, and they share both a professional and personal partnership that has kept them active in Hollywood. As of 2025, Jennifer Blanc-Bean is 51 years old. Hamilton Camp portrayed Mr. Margulies in Saved by the Bell, 1989, when he was 54 years old, giving life to a quirky and lighthearted teacher who provided comic relief in the halls of Bayside High. Mr. Margulies embodied a gentle eccentricity, with his unconventional teaching style and humorous presence offering both students and the audience moments of levity amid the usual teenage drama. Though not central to the overarching storyline, his character reflected the series' playful approach to education, and the occasional reminder that adults could be just as amusingly flawed as their pupils. Beyond the sitcom, Camp enjoyed a wide-ranging career as both an actor and folk musician. He appeared in numerous television series, from MASH to Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and lent his distinctive voice to animated shows such as DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and The Smurfs. Off-screen, he was also recognized for his musical contributions in the folk revival scene of the 1960s. Hamilton Camp passed away on October 2nd, 2005 at the age of 70, leaving behind a legacy of versatility across stage, screen, and sound. His career remains a testament to the power of adaptability and artistry in multiple creative worlds. Christine Taylor appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1991 at the age of 20, playing Heather Brooks, a sweet and athletic student who briefly caught Zach Morris's eye. Her character was written as the perfect girl, beautiful, approachable, and sporty, making her one of Zach's many love interests, though her time at Bayside was short. Still, Heather stood out as part of the show's tradition of exploring Zach's endless romantic pursuits. Beyond Bayside, Christine Taylor went on to a highly visible Hollywood career. She starred in cult comedies such as The Brady Bunch Movie, 1995, A Very Brady Sequel, 1996, Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story, 2004, and Zoolander, 2001, where she worked alongside her husband, actor Ben Stiller. Her television work included roles in Hey Dude, Arrested Development, and Search Party. Known for her comedic timing and approachable charm, Taylor built a reputation as a reliable actress in both mainstream and offbeat projects. Married to Stiller since 2000, the couple briefly separated but later reconciled, and they have 2 children together. As of 2025, Christine Taylor is 54 years old. Henry Pali'i appeared in Saved by the Bell in 1992 when he was 47 years old, portraying Mr. Bainbridge, an eccentric theater teacher who encouraged creativity and self-expression at Bayside. His flamboyant personality, enthusiasm for drama, and ability to inspire students made him a memorable one-off character who fit perfectly within the show's lighthearted spirit. Beyond the sitcom, Henry Polish II enjoyed a long and versatile career as an actor, particularly known for his voice work. He became famous for voicing the Scarecrow in Batman, the animated series, a performance still admired by animation fans today. He also worked extensively in television, with roles in Webster, Murder, She Wrote, and She's the Sheriff, and had a strong background in theater. Off-screen, Paulus was respected as a mentor and teacher, dedicating part of his career to guiding young performers. Sadly, his life was cut short when he passed away on August 11, 2013, at the age of 68 after a battle with cancer. His contributions to both live action and voice acting remain fondly remembered by fans of multiple generations. Ronnie Schell guest starred in Saved by the Bell in 1989 at age 57, playing Elliot Stingwell, a comedic supporting character who embodied the series' love of quirky, over-the-top personalities. Although his role was brief, his presence showcased the show's willingness to bring in seasoned comedic performers to liven up the Bayside world. Schell's career, however, stretched far beyond this cameo. He was best known as Duke Slater on the 1960s sitcom Gomer Pyle, USMC, where his quick wit and affable humor made him a fan favorite. Over the years, he built a respected resume as a stand-up comedian and actor, appearing in television staples such as The Andy Griffith Show, That Girl, The Love Boat, and Coach. His distinctive comedic timing and friendly on-screen presence ensured a career that lasted well into later decades. Outside acting, Schell was active in voiceover work and comedy clubs, continuing to entertain audiences with his humor. As of 2025, Ronnie Schell is 93 years old, celebrated as a veteran entertainer with one of the longest-running careers among the Saved by the Bell guest stars. Hiram Caston appeared as Mr. Phelps in Saved by the Bell, 1991, when he was 39 years old, portraying a well-meaning but somewhat awkward authority figure who highlighted the humorous disconnect between adults and teens at Bayside High. His character, while not a long-term presence, embodied the comedic rhythm of the show by contributing to situations where students often proved more clever than their elders. Mr. Phelps captured the balance between sternness and bumbling charm, making his brief role memorable within the series' tapestry of supporting characters. Outside of the sitcom, Hiram Caston built a career as a stand-up comedian and television actor, with appearances on shows like Seinfeld, Everybody Loves Raymond, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Known for his sharp wit and everyman humor, he carved out a niche in comedy clubs and guest roles throughout the 1980s and 1990s. In his personal life, he was married to Diana Kiziel, with whom he shared a long partnership and family. Sadly, Kasten passed away on June 16, 2024, at the age of 71, after battling health issues including prostate cancer and Crohn's disease. His passing marked the end of a career defined by laughter and resilience. Patrika Darbo played Mrs. Hatcher in Saved by the Bell, 1990, at the age of 42, stepping into the role of a caring yet firm parental figure whose presence underscored the importance of guidance in the lives of Bayside students. Mrs. Hatcher represented the grounded, real-world concerns of adults, often contrasting the comedic antics of teenagers with a voice of reason and authority. Though a supporting role, her character fit the show's pattern of including adults who, while secondary, reminded viewers that adolescence unfolded within a broader social fabric shaped by responsibility and care. Beyond the series, Patrika Darbo became a respected actress in both film and television. She is best known for her long-running role on Days of Our Lives, which earned her a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Performer in 2016, as well as appearances in films such as Father of the Bride, 1991. Her career has been marked by versatility, with performances ranging from comedy to drama. In her personal life, she has been married to Rolf Darbo since 1973, and together they have shared a lasting partnership. Still active in Hollywood, Darbo continues to be celebrated for her warmth, comedic timing, and resilience as a character actress. As of 2025, she is 77 years old and remains a beloved presence in the entertainment industry. Who is your favorite character from Saved by the Bell? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.